Hey!
This is Lunar Vacation.
And you're watching
Austin Underground. Hey there, Austin Underground. This is Anna, and today we're hanging out with Lunar Vacation.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey guys.
So how are y'all today? How's Austin treating you?
We're pretty good. We're a little tired. We've been here since like Monday and doing like 2 shows a day, so it's like the end of our trip. But it's been pretty nice. I've had fun.
Yeah, I definitely say tired, but jazzed at the same time.
Yeah.
So you guys had a show in Dallas this week too, right? So how was that?
It was really fun. We played with our friend Mr. Paul Cherry and our friends Hall Johnson they're from Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, it was really fun. We played at Club Dada, if I'm saying that right. And yeah, everyone was really cool there, and yeah, I mean, it was a fun show. But the only thing not fun was that we got a nail in our tire on the way back. So it was like, we didn't get home until like 5 in the morning. So yeah, but it's been good.
Yeah.
Any fun stories from having a nail in your tire?
Just no fun stories, actually. We just pulled over to get to go to the bathroom, and then our tire was like hissing at us, and we were like, oh no. So actually the gas station was pretty bougie, and the guy tried to help us, and then we just kind of slept in our car for 2 hours till the tire man showed up, and then we had to drive 60 miles an hour on the way home, but it was fine. Yeah.
So how is it different, like playing a regular show from playing at South by?
Yeah. So, well, first of all, like, we don't get paid. So, I mean, we're just kind of here, spending our saved money and trying to make the most of it and network and see bands we like and have a good time. But yeah, it's really fast paced. So it's like practice. It's like the Olympics of doing shows. Is what it feels like. It's like we're just going so fast.
There's a lot more people scootering than around the average venue also. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's really fun though, because like, yeah, it's like fast paced, but it's only a week, and it's kind of like you get to see all these bands for free, so it's been really fun.
Were you guys looking forward to seeing a specific artist or film during South by?
Yeah, I love Hers, the band, so we saw them like 4 times in the past day.
24 hours.
Yeah, in 24 hours, that was fun. We saw the Nude Party, that was amazing, and Broncho, that was also good.
Yeah, I didn't get to see any movies. I wish we could have. We're just like so busy, but I know Harmony Korine was here at the beginning of the week, and that would have been so sick. I'm a big fan, but just knowing we were in the same city was cool.
Yeah, I know Deer Hunter was here, and I didn't see him here, but we were in Savannah with them like last week, so that was cool.
Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite song to perform in general?
For me, it's probably, sorry, I'm sick, or my voice is like dead from South by. But for me, probably either The Basement or Monterey, because they're both they're jammy songs, so you can like really get into it. Yeah,
I agree with those. That's the most fun to play. Everyone gets into it. The crowd gets into it. It's fun.
I like playing daytime because I have a lot of parts and I have vocals on it as well. So I have like a lot of things to do on that song, so it's fun.
So what's like your favorite song from from all of your songs? Which one would be like your favorite and why?
honestly, The Basement for me, because I just think it was like every time we play it, I kind of relive what it's about. You know, like it was like this basement when we were like seniors in high school, and it was just like whatever, the party house, and it was like a lot of like dumb stuff went down there. It's kind of just like reliving it, which is like interesting. Also, it's just fun to play. Yeah.
I like playing Monterey well, actually, we already talked about playing, but listening-wise, I don't really listen to our music that much, but probably, I think I like Slow Down the best. I think it's the most interesting to listen to, and there's like I really like the vocal melody for it. Grace sounds good on it, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess I really like to play The Basement. Like, we usually close our set with that song, and I like, even if like the set was kind of like bad or something, and we close with that song, like, it always makes me happy at the end. So.
Yeah, true.
So Melodic Magazine, I think, described Artificial Flavors as more of a mature work than Swell. Do you agree? What's like your thoughts on Artificial Flavors?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Mostly because Swell, like, I wrote that when I was like 16 or something, and yeah, I wrote it on my own, and then like we brought it to the band, and then we like kind of finished it. But with Artificial Flavors, like, we all brought different ideas and like themes and everything to the table, so it was like more collaborative, and also that like took more time to kind of like put together besides like a couple of weeks,
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely say it's just way more developed, and that's when we were pretty solid. Like, all 5 of us were like for sure in the band in it to win it, so it was like much more, I guess, determined, and I bet, I don't know, like, yeah, just more thought put into it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
So what's your songwriting process like?
It kind of differs. It kind of differs every single time, but it usually is, I don't know, like, someone will bring a set of chords to everyone, and then we'll all kind of like chime in on that, I guess. Or sometimes like I'll bring a song that's like entirely finished, and then we'll work on that. But yeah, it's definitely different, but yeah, for every song it's very different on who kind of has like more, like, put more into it, I guess, But yeah, it's different every time, but usually it's like music first, lyrics later, or at the same time. So we're not really organized on that yet, but it works. So.
Do you look up to like any other artists, international artists, or American?
Always from Canada. I really love them because Molly Rankin, like, I love her style and her voice and everything. Also, like, songwriting wise, I would say Alex Turner from the Arctic Monkeys, because like when I listened to him, like, we were like 14 when we first started listening to the Monkees and stuff, and like we just, like, that was the first time I realized that, like, this man is a poet,
Yeah.
Like, he can write anything and make it sound like incredible. But
I'm not really sure. I don't really write like vocal melodies or anything, but like guitar playing wise, I really love Kurt Vile, really love Alex G. Just people who kind of like take the rules and bend them a little bit, but it like sounds nice. And I also love Neil Young. I don't write songs like Neil Young, but I love Neil Young.
I like to like hear some more electronic sounds most of the time. So like Alt J is like a big artist for me that I've always loved, and I really like how they just like structure their songs as well, and it's like usually very non-linear, or linear, I mean, non-repeating. But then also stuff that's more instrumental, like Snarky Puppy or Animals as Leaders, are like just like really like high, like peak instrumentalist stuff. It's like, it gives me like inspiration to like get better at my craft, I guess. Yeah.
So why Lunar Vacation?
the name?
Yeah.
I wish I had a better story, but it's just not there. Yeah, I just came up with it, and I put it in my notes when I was like 14, 13 or something. And then Maggie and I went to a Mac DeMarco concert in like 2015, and that was like when we first became friends, and I was like, hey, I have the sickest band name. It's Lunar Vacation. Like, we should use it if we ever do something. And she was like, okay. And then like a year later, then we decided to do it. So that's really it.
That same night, Mac played, what Metallica song did he play? The one that goes da-na-na-na-na, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Inner Sandman.
Yes.
He played that for like 15 minutes, and he was in his underwear screaming into the mic. And I was like, we were like trying to mosh. Grace was like holding me back. She's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
People are like getting wrecked.
Tried to go into like the death circle. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was
bruh,
so,
no.
It looked so
like,
fun. It looked so fun, but we were 15. But
Yeah.
it was fun.
How did you all come together?
Well, Maggie and I met through a mutual friend in like 2014 or something. And then we did guitar class together at our school. And then just realized that we both like the same music, and and like, yeah, we just like got along really well. And then all the boys, there's only 3 of us right now, but there's usually 5. But all the boys met in marching band, so they were in that. And yeah, I knew John Michael, our bassist, from like a church retreat, and then I knew he did music stuff. So then when Maggie and I like came out with a couple demos for Lunar, we like went to him because we knew he like can record us and whatever. And then like I think our drummer Connor was there when we went over, so we kind of just like jammed out the songs, and then we all were like, this is a good fit. But yeah, we were all together, and then a year later we added Mateo, and then he just Mateo bro. And it was a perfect fit, so he just stayed because we had like revolving keys players. But yeah, he stayed.
Okay, and last question. For your song "Swimming," what inspired that song? What
You say who?
He said he doesn't know. Actually, when we were first infant stages of our band, one of our friends has like a really nice house, and we're like, let's throw a house party there. That'd be so fun if we like played a house show, because like all the bands we liked like did that. And so we invited like 20 people. It was supposed to just be like fun little house show in a garage in this like nice ass backyard. And then like 200 people from our school and other schools ended up coming, not even knowing we were playing. Like,
yeah, we were like, oh, we're playing this show, and they were like, oh, I'm going to the same party like that night, and I was like, yeah, we're playing. They were like, no. They're like, no, you're not. And I was like, bro, what? Like,
we fucking put that show on, and then we played in the garage to like 12 of our friends that were the real G's, and then
yeah, it was about that,
yeah.
and it was about
That's like the first line of the song.
Yeah, that's where
She had a party and nobody came.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people came, but no one watched our
no one
bands.
really came. No one really stayed.
No one really came.
No one really stayed. But yeah, and then the whole song is it's just about boy. Yeah, teen angst when you have your first boyfriend, and then that's literally it. So.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Make sure. Yeah. Thank you so much. Make sure to check them out. If you want to like plug your.
We got all the socials.
All the socials.
Yep.
Lunar Vacation. Search us up. We're there. Yeah.
And make sure, don't forget to follow Austin Underground on Instagram, Facebook. Check out our website. And yeah, bye.